Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Coach Joe, YouTube channel Donks the Born Built for Theme Park News, and welcome to another Halloween update. Now, this is from Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, specifically, but, you know, Hollywood could come to play in this as well, if we're thinking about it. And this is on a potential two rumoured scare mazes for Halloween Horror Nights, specifically Orlando. But one of them is for Hollywood as well. And it's the potential of including a Zombieland scare zone and a Ghostbusters scare maze. Now the Ghostbusters scare maze would be for both Orlando and Hollywood, and from the looks of it, it seems like the rumour is that we have a Zombieland scare zone for Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. Now the Ghostbusters scare maze would be in New York, in the New York areas, because obviously that's where it's set. If there was going to be a scare maze to Ghostbusters this year. Zombieland scare zone, not quite sure where that's going to be. However, I did see what was known as a prediction map. Now, if you look on, I think it's called Horror Nights. I think it's called Horror Faces Nightmare or Horror Nights Nightmare. I'm not entirely sure. I'll put the link to it in the description down below. But if you go and look at their Facebook page, they've got prediction maps for Hollywood and Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights this year, including confirmed and highly rumoured mazes and zones and shows for Orlando and Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights 2019. So if you look on that Facebook page, like I said, I'll put the link to it in the description down below that video. You go and have a look at it and basically just have a look, see what you can think of the prediction mapping, you know, what rumoured shows set to be in there. There was a rumour of things like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I'd love to see. People are like, oh, not again. I kind of like that. I definitely think that'll be a good maze, especially if they put use the latest modern technology to scare us and stuff like that. But of course, today's video is all about Zombieland and Ghostbusters. Now, Ghostbusters has been rumoured for a couple of weeks now, and me personally, I would love to see a Ghostbusters maze. I think have it themed around this building in New York, and you got to help them try and find the ghosts, and then you got people dressed up as creatures and just jump scaring at you with left, right, and centre. And then have like a projection, get some projection mapping of like the green ghost. I can't remember his name, and I think Ghostbusters fanboys and fangirls are going to absolutely murder me for this. But the green ghost, you know who I mean. Please don't correct me in the comments down below, because I'll be slated for this. Yeah, just have the green ghost as like a projection mapping. Try and fly it in you as like an ending maybe, or have the ghost there as like an ending, like a sudden jump scare ending maybe, or just at certain points throughout the experience. I don't know, but I think Ghostbusters would really work at both parks. I think, and to be fair, this was on the prediction map over on that Facebook page, which again I'll link it in the description down below. So I really like the rumour of Ghostbusters coming to the event. Speaking of prediction mapping, on that same link, I also saw on the Orlando one, I'm not sure if I quite picked it up on the Hollywood version or not, probably not, but definitely on the Orlando version, I spotted a scare zone area with the potential of Zombieland being interested in taking up one of those scare zone spaces. Now, scare zones, you know what Universal scare zones are like. They're like long strip paths that have been sort of selected out, filled with scare actors themed to the show, whatever show that's going to be taking up that space of that patch of path, and becoming a scare zone, really. Kind of like what Alton Towers Scarefest here in the UK did with Freak Show. Sort of one straight path, so the path between near Spinball Wizard, right up to the path right near outside X Sector, on the way to Oblivion, Enterprise, and Smiler. They sort of rented out that piece of path, put some old Carnival of Screams theming in. They must have painted it up, get some stands in, put some stands on like either side for actors to stand up on, get some roaming acting spaces, and of course it became this carnival scare zone called the Freak Show. Similar with Forbidden Valley, right down on the path, right from the top of Nemesis Subterra, right down near to the entrance of Nemesis, and in fact maybe even beyond the Nemesis entrance, sort of nearly on the way to Galactica. They had like SWAT teams and infected people out for Dark Apocalypse, including someone with a chainsaw, which is unreal. So yeah, there's many different things you could do. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen Zombieland in so many years, I can vaguely remember it. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. Obviously, it'd be nice to see a chainsaw, because I believe that was involved. If you look at, I believe there's an article on Behind the Thrills about the potential of Zombieland coming to Halloween Horror Nights. So if you look on Behind the Thrills on Google Chrome or whatever internet source you've got, Safari, etc. So if you look for Behind the Thrills, look on that website, there should be an article about Zombieland potentially coming to Halloween Horror Nights. You look on there, I think there's the main image of the article, I think there's a one with a chainsaw, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be a nice sort of touch to the attraction if they sort of include a chainsaw in there. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting to see what they're going to do with that. So, like I said, any more developments I follow, I'll be bringing to you here on Coast Channel YouTube channel in confirmed news updates. But for now, guys, my name is Coast Channel YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching another Halloween update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss your video. And for now, guys, my name is Coast Channel YouTube channel, Doncaster born but built for theme park news. Keep living the Coast Leopard dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day, my friends.